Hi everyone, welcome back. I want to talk to you a little bit today about spirit circle opposed to a seance, okay? Everybody knows what a seance is. You see the movies on TV, you've heard about it for years, or you see people sitting around a table and and everybody joins hands and calling in spirit energy. And there's a lot of fear connected with this. And of course, when we see it on television, it always appears to be that the person who's leading the seance, all of a sudden her eyes can change, roll back in her head, and the spirit seems to enter her and starts talking through her. And I'm here to tell you that's just not true. It doesn't happen like that at all, okay? I do spirit circles. Occasionally I'll do spirit circles here when we have time, maybe after one of our meetups like Voices on the Mountain, which I run here on Thursday evenings, or Voices by the Sea down at the Jersey Shore, or Voices of Love daytime mediumship group, which is run out of here up in the Poconos. If there's time, we will sit in a circle and we'll put a candle in the center of the room, because very often spirit will show themselves in the candle. The candle will maybe begin to flicker in a very fast way, or the candle moves up and down. Sometimes it seems to vibrate almost, the candle. And for me, I understand that when spirit energy steps in, very often they'll show themselves through a flickering candle. And all that means is, the worlds are becoming thinner. The veil is becoming thinner between worlds, rather. And when spirit energy pulls in, when I'm doing a reading, or I'm doing a gallery reading, or a spirit circle, that's what happens. The veil between worlds gets thinner and spirit energy steps in. And when they step in, if you have a candle lit, and you can see the candle, or someone else can see the candle, the candle will often respond as spirit energy pulls in. Sometimes somebody will ask me a question and I'll give them an answer, and the light will flicker. Again, because spirit energy is, it's like electric. Electricity is energy. Energy never dies, and that's what the soul is. So they can show themselves to us through signs very often in the way of a flickering light, or a TV that changes channel, or a cell phone that turns on and off. And very often my cousin and I will be talking on the phone, and we'll mention maybe her father who's in spirit, or someone connected with us that's in spirit, and we sound different on the phone. All of a sudden we'll get cut off, or it'll sound like we're in an echo chamber, and we'll laugh about it and call each other back if we're cut off and say, oh, that was them again. So it's very easy for them to manipulate energy, because they themselves are energy. That's what our soul is. We're energy right now, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience, okay? So a spirit circle, I never refer to it as a seance. I rarely will refer to it as a seance. I always say a spirit circle. When we sit in a spirit circle here at a center, we invite any energies that's connected to anyone in the room to step in, and then different mediums present in the room, or myself, will bring in messages connected with them. Okay, and if you have a strong belief and understand that only good resides on the other side, and there's nothing scary about that, our prayer is always, when we lose a loved one, that that they're okay, they're safe, they're with God. That's our prayer. So what more beautiful way is there but to bring a message or two through from these beautiful, loving family members or friends that we've lost? That's a beautiful thing, to be able to connect someone connected with them on the earth plane who still resides here, by bringing a message of evidence through. And again, evidential mediumship is very different from what's being, by many of the charlatans out there, what's being presented, okay? And I've said to you before, we live in a very technological age, so it's easy for anybody to go online and track a phone number, or pull up a last name and get an obituary. And like I say, the charlatans out there, one obituary holds a lot of information. They give names, they give dates, they give locations, they tell you how the person died by just saying donate to the Heart Association or the Cancer Society. So I like people to understand how it really is. So a spirit circle is a beautiful thing. When I have the time to do it, I'm always honored to do it. And I always, it's always an honor for me to serve spirit, to serve the people who come here. I do it for the highest good. I do it in God's love and light. And I am a firm believer that this is a beautiful gift from God that I and many like me have. There are many people out there like myself, many very credible spiritual evidential mediums. And, certainly if they've received their certification through me, I know they're doing it in the right way, because, my name is not going to go on anybody's certificate unless I am very sure that they are connecting to God and energies of God's love and light. And again, that's only what exists on the other side. Negativity is is on this side, not the other side. So a spirit circle is a beautiful thing. It's inviting energies that reside on the other side to, help the veil get thinner and bring in messages of love and peace and comfort to those present. Okay, so just a little bit today about a spirit circle, and as always, I leave you in God's love and light.